I wanted to spend some time today profiling a player that I think needs some more love. That would be the soon-to-be third-year guard for the Brooklyn Nets, Cam Thomas. I've been one of Cam's biggest supporters from the start. I made a video in April of 2021 calling him the most underrated prospect in the 2021 NBA draft, even going as far as to call him a future superstar in the thumbnail. This is a belief that I still have. The natural scoring ability that Thomas possesses is just something that very few do. Does he lack in some other areas? Sure. He has some work to do with his defense and playmaking, but the scoring is just off the charts. This is a guy that averaged 23 points per game as a freshman in the SEC at LSU, which is practically unheard of. He's a guy who has 21 games with at least 20 points, despite being given just 17 minutes a night through his 2 years with the Nets. He's a guy who's averaged 33 points per game as a starter, and after the team lost KD and Kyrie, he had 3 straight 40-point games, becoming the youngest player in league history to do so. Yet despite all of this, people talk about him as if he's just destined to be a scorer off the bench. Cam Thomas is one of the most talented young players in the league right now. Heck, he's just 21 years old. He just has to put it all together. If you look at guys on bad performing teams like Jalen Green or Cade Cunningham, they have weaknesses too. Jalen also struggles with playmaking and defense, and Cade has been a poor three-point shooter. If Cam got the same reps and leeway as these guys have, he'd be viewed in a completely different light. It's almost as if he was punished for being on a team with playoff hopes. When you look at the Nets, they have a lot of guys with high upside. Mikal Bridges, Nic Claxton, Ben Simmons, but Thomas might seriously be the highest of any of them. If he even slightly develops as a passer and defender to pair with his scoring ability, he could be a superstar in this league. Cam Thomas is the key to unlocking the Brooklyn Nets. Now let's take a deeper look. Before we get into the underrated young star in Brooklyn, if you enjoy my content and watch a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched me before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. The Brooklyn Nets have made it through the summer league portion of their offseason, and as a result, they have gotten a look at players like Jalen Wilson and Noah Clowney. Along with trying to make the playoffs next season, it looks like the Nets have more to look forward to as well. In a recent article by Bleacher Report, Zach Buckley said that Brooklyn's most promising prospect moving forward is guard Cam Thomas. Thomas, 21, was drafted by the Nets with the 27th overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft out of LSU, and while he has not played much due to the presence of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, and now with Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson leading the charge, Thomas has shown enough for there to be reason to believe in him. Thomas' best asset in this point of his career is scoring the basketball, despite the fact that he is not as efficient as most scorers in the NBA. He has averaged 9.5 points per game while shooting 44% from the field and 32% from 3 for his career, but the belief in Thomas comes from what he does when he has been called upon to start. In his 2 seasons in the association, Thomas has started 6 times in 124 appearances. In those starts, Thomas is averaging 33 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists per game, while shooting 47% from the field and 45% from behind the three-point line. With that being said, Thomas will most likely not start on a consistent basis next season, but it's possible that Brooklyn could eventually place Thomas in a consistent role if they want to maximize what he and the team can bring to the table. If the Nets want to contend moving forward, Thomas will help them do that, and he is the key to unlocking their contention moving forward. When you look at the team, you look at a lineup of maybe Spencer Dinwiddie at the 1, but hopefully it's Ben Simmons, and then you have Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Nic Claxton as your 5 moving forward. Young, good, and a lot of good defense and shooters, and I think Thomas' scoring ability, along with Bridges and Simmons, really helps take them to the next level. But let me know your thoughts. That's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.